There are two types of rice cooker, which is electric rice cooker and gas rice cooker. For electric rice cooker, use fewer units of energy, high electricity cost, quicker to clean, spread heat well but slower to warm up. Duration on cooking is between 20 minutes until 1 hour, depends on the amount of rice and the power of heating element. Use microprocessor to control cooking cycles and to adjust for rice and cooking time. For gas rice cooker, connected directly to a fuel source, high electricity cost, fiddly to clean, instant heat but spread heat poorly, being able to heat the cooking pot to a high temperature, cook faster and better quantity batch of rice. Do not require an electrical power supply.
History of rice cooker. In 1937, the Imperial Japanese Army sectioned a Type 97 automobile kitchen equipped with a primitive rice cooker. The rice cooker was a rectangular wooden box with two electrodes attached to opposite ends. This method, however, was not suitable for different water qualities or degrees of rice washing. Thus, it was not suitable for home cooking. In 1945, the Japanese Mitsubishi Electric Corporation was the first company to produce an electric commercial rice cooker. The Mitsubishi product was an aluminum pot with a heating coil inside. It had no automatic turn-off facilities and it required constant monitoring during cooking. In December 1956, the Toshiba Corporation placed the first commercially successful automated electric rice cooker on the market. It used a double-chamber indirect rice cooking method. Rice was placed into the rice pot and water into a surrounding container. When the water in the outer pot boiled off, the temperature of the pot rises rapidly. A bimetallic thermostat then activates and automatically turn off the cooker to prevent burning of the cooked rice. In the 2000, these models are characterized by non-metallic material for inner cooking bowls to employ the thermal infrared radiation in order to improve the taste of cooked rice.
Principle of operation. The bowl is filled with rice and water. During cooking, the rice or water mixture is heated at full power. The water reaches a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius or in Fahrenheit is 212. It cannot get hotter than its boiling point. All the energy goes into vaporizing the water. At the end of cooking, there will be no free water left. Most will have been absorbed by the rice, and some boil off. As heating continues, the temperature can now rise above boiling point. This makes the thermostat trip. Some cookers switch to low power warming mode, keeping the rice at a safe temperature of approximately 65 degrees Celsius or 150 Fahrenheit. Simpler model switch off. This means that if more water is added, the rice will cook for longer.
Rice needs two things to evolve from a hard little grain to big fluffy morsels: lots of water and lots of heat. For this reason, cooking rice happens in 4 phases: sitting in water, boiling, absorbing water, and resting. Rice cookers automatically guide rice through these 4 stages. The appliance consists primarily of a main body, an inner cooking pan, an electric heating plate, a thermal sensing device, and some buttons. Water and rice sit inside the cooking pan while it's inserted into the rice cooker's shell. The pan's weight depresses the thermal sensing device, which is set at the bottom of the rice cooker's main body, and the heating plate quickly brings the water to a boil. The sensing device is a small spring-loaded thermometer that gauges the temperature of the pan's contents. Simple rice cookers usually warm their contents by transferring heat from the heating plate to the cooking pan, and the type of metal used can improve that transfer and may affect the overall time it takes to cook the food. The process for cooking the rice is simple. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, and once it reaches a steady boil, it will be stable and won't get hotter. Once the rice absorbs all the water in the pan, the temperature will start to rise. The rice cooker senses this change and will either switch off or switch to a warming cycle. At this point, the rice has finished cooking and entered the resting stage.
The importance of rice cooker. The electric rice cooker was therefore clearly a time-saving device for women in terms of everyday routine and hours spent on rice cooking. Women who were full-time housewives may simply have devoted more time to other housework and the preparation of more elaborate side dishes to accompany their perfectly steamed rice. The appliance may have made it easier for the housewife to carry out her rice cooking duties. It did not free her up for anything significantly more productive than some rest or downtime. It is not just women or housewives could now easily perform the task of cooking rice, though who those others maybe is not indicated, and it seems unlikely that the intention was to suggest that rice cooking could now be a man's daily task too. Also, that any housewife could now produce perfectly steamed rice, no longer needing to acquire the skill from her mother-in-law and being unfavorably compared to her. Domestically produced electric rice cookers offer the opportunity to cook rice in an efficient and compact appliance that took up little space in the kitchen and was easily transported from one room to another for serving purpose. Another benefit of using rice cooker is boiled egg, steamboat, fried noodles, fried rice, and other side dishes. How does people live before rice cooker was invented? Before the electric rice cooker was invented, rice was cooked on a komado, a large stove built in a corner of the kitchen. To boil rice on a komado, first a fire is started using firewoods. Next, a pot containing the rice and water is placed over the fire. The taste of the rice depends on the strength of the heat used to cook it, but controlling the fire in the komado is tricky. Cooking rice used to be quite a chore. One would have to watch over the fire from early in the morning in the smoky air. There is a rhyme about the right heat for cooking rice. It goes, Hajime koro koro nakapapa butsu butsu ayu koro hayo hite, which instruct the cooks to begin at low heat, then increase the heat, and then lower the heat again, and the inside of the pot begins to bubble.